Alright, let's do this. Imagine you're sitting next to me in the passenger seat, we've got a fresh cup of chai, and I'm about to tell you why the 2026 Mercedes-Benz G-Class is absolutely mental. Buckle up. Okay, here's a shocking fact to wake you up: the original G-Wagon was designed in the 1970s for the Iranian military. Fast forward 50 years, and today, a single G-Class costs more than most people's houses. In Pakistan, you're looking at anywhere from 12 crore to 18 crore rupees on the road. Yes, you heard that right. That's not a car, that's a rolling apartment in defense. And yet, every single person who buys one says it's the best thing ever. So, what's the deal with the 2026 G-Class? Is it still a boxy brute, or has Mercedes finally turned it into a civilized human being? Let's find out. First, the intro. This is the 2026 Mercedes-Benz G-Class, the latest generation of the legendary G-Wagon. In Pakistan, on-road price starts around 12 crore for the base G450D and easily crosses 18 for the AMG G63. Who is this for? Honestly, anyone who wants to look like they just climbed Mount Everest on their way to a 5-star dinner. It's for the CEO who also off-roads on weekends, the influencer who needs the ultimate flex, and the person who just loves the feeling of driving a tank that smells like Napa leather. The vibe: absolute boss energy. It's loud, proud, and unapologetically square. Now, exterior design. Let's be honest, the G-Class looks like a Lego brick that fell in love with a shipping container. And that's exactly why we love it. For 2026, Mercedes has kept the iconic boxy shape, because why fix perfection, but they've added new LED digital light strips that look like angry eyebrows. The grille is even more aggressive, the front bumper has these massive air intakes, and the wheels, oh man, you can get up to 22 inches. The road presence is insane. When a G-Wagon rolls up, people stop. Kids point. Other SUVs move aside. It's not just a car, it's a statement that says, I have arrived, and I probably have a helicopter on speed dial. The side exit exhausts on the G63 are pure theater, and the rear spare tire is still there, looking like a donut on a bodybuilder. Moving inside, and this is where the 2026 model gets really interesting. You climb up, literally climb, you need the side step, and then you're in a throne room. The seats are huge, comfortable, and have more adjustments than a physiotherapist's table. The cabin quality is ridiculous. You've got leather, carbon fiber, open-pore wood, and metal switches that click like a safe door. The new MBUX Superscreen stretches across the dashboard, and it's crisp, fast, and has a G-force display for when you want to pretend you're a fighter pilot. Rear seat space surprisingly good for a box. Legroom is decent, headroom is endless because the roof is flat, and you can fit 3 adults without them elbowing each other. The boot is big enough for a couple of golf bags or a small family's luggage. But here's the honest truth, the door closing sound is like a bank vault. And the side hinge tailgate annoying in tight parking spots. But you'll forgive it because, well, look at it. Okay, engine and performance. This is the heart of the beast. The 2026 G63 gets a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 with mild hybrid assistance, pushing out 585 horsepower and 850 Nm of torque. 0 to 100 in just 4.2 seconds. For a 2.5-ton brick, that's mental. The sound is apocalyptic, a guttural, angry roar that makes traffic lights your personal drag strip. On the highway, it pulls like a freight train, and the 9-speed automatic is smooth when you're cruising but snaps your neck when you floor it. But here's the catch, it's not a sports car. The body roll is real, the steering is heavy, and you feel every bump. But that's part of the charm. You're not driving a G-Wagon for cornering, you're driving it for the commanding view, the thunderous exhaust, and the feeling that you could drive through a wall and the car would just shrug. Off-road it has 3 locking differentials, a low-range gearbox, and can wade through water up to 70 centimeters. Most owners will never leave the road, but it's nice to know you could invade a small country if you wanted to. Fuel efficiency: let me be savage. The G63 will give you maybe 5 to 6 kilometers per liter in the city if you drive like a saint. On the highway, you might touch 8. The fuel tank is about 100 liters, so you'll be best friends with your local petrol station owner. Running costs are astronomical, think high-octane fuel, expensive tires, and service bills that will make you weep. But if you're buying a G-Class, you're not counting rupees per kilometer. You're counting smiles per hour. Practicality: for daily use it's wide, it's hard to park in old city areas, and the fuel economy is a joke. But for long trips, it's a dream, comfortable, safe, and you'll arrive looking like a celebrity. Now for some shocking facts. First, the G-Class is one of the few cars that still has a separate chassis and body, like a truck. That's why it's so tough. Second, nearly 80% of all G-Wagons ever built are still on the road today. That's insane reliability. Third, a hidden feature, if you pull the door handle while the window is down, the window automatically goes up a bit to seal against the frame, a little detail that shows Mercedes cares. And a common owner complained the door locks sound like a gunshot, and you'll scare your neighbors every time you lock it. Alright, pros and cons. Pros, number 1, iconic design that never gets old. 2, that V8 engine sound is pure therapy. 3, insane off-road capability even if you never use it. 4, the interior is a luxurious fortress. 5, it holds its value better than gold in Pakistan. Seriously, used ones sell for almost new prices. Cons, number 1, fuel economy is a disaster, you'll get better mileage from a Camel. 2, it's huge and a nightmare to park in narrow streets. 3, the ride is stiff and can be uncomfortable on broken roads. 4, the price, you could buy 3 Honda Civics and a small plot of land for what this costs. But hey, you're not here for sensible choices, are you? And here's a funny moment, you know you're in a G-Wagon when you try to have a quiet conversation with your passenger, but the exhaust is so loud you both just end up shouting. Or when you park next to a normal car, and it looks like a toy. And the best part, every time you hit a speed bump, you don't slow down, you just look at the other cars and smile. Relatable only if you have 12 crore rupees lying around. Final verdict. Who should buy the 2026 Mercedes-Benz G-Class? Anyone who wants the ultimate status symbol, loves brute force engineering, and doesn't care about fuel or parking. Who should avoid it? Anyone who values practicality, fuel economy, or subtlety. This is not a car for shy people. My honest opinion, it's ridiculously overpriced, completely impractical, and absolutely wonderful. If you have the money and the heart, buy it. It's worth every rupee because nothing else makes you feel this invincible. Think twice if you need a sensible daily driver, get a Corolla. But if you want to feel like a king every single morning, the G is the only choice. So, hit that like button if you'd sell your kidney for this box, subscribe for more car madness, and tell me in the comments, would you take the G63 or save the cash and buy a house? I'm waiting. Catch you in the next one.